Enter the wolf time.
Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Enter the Wolf Time. Now, you might be wondering, whoa, my hat fell off. You might be wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses and a hat. And the fact is that I'm taking a little break from doing the show, as I'm going on holiday tomorrow. So yeah, I'm actually, goddamn stupid hat. So yeah, I'm actually going across the pond to sunny Florida, the land of tourism and old people. Now, for this last episode, before I go away, I actually thought I'd do something a little bit different. Well, not really different, show you some other models from other armies. I actually, many years ago, a good couple of months ago, should I say, I started an Imperial Guard army. As you guys can probably see, the Valkyrie, where is it? Up there. Sitting on my shelf, but I decided to scrap it in the end because they didn't really suit my playstyle, nor did they captivate my imagination. However, I do have some rather nicely painted Ogryns for you. That's right, Ogryns! Ogryns!
Ogryns smash!
So yeah, without further ado, let's have a look at them. So yeah, without further ado, let's have a look at my Ogryns. The first one, first of all, I'll mention these guys are converted out of Ogre Kingdoms models because I couldn't justify paying the ridiculous price for a ballista pack, and I thought that could make them look fairly good. Right, the first one we have here. Now, this fellow, as you can see, obviously converted Ogryn model, decided I wanted them to come from like a cold climate, because what I was going to do a planetary defense force for my Space Wolves, even though Space Wolves don't really have a PDF, but it's from the planet that my successor chapter comes from, which is another very cold planet. So I got some of them kind of modeled for outdoor cold weather. This one, where basically I made a little belt, a little wolf symbol on his belt there. The Ripper gun is made out of just an orc, one of the plastic orc knob sluggers or shooters, whatever you want to call that. Bit of a plastic knife going on there. Actually green stuffed this little furry waistcoat thing, which I thought was quite good. Gave it some battle damage, some bullet holes, some rips. Oh, Gene Stealer attack, methinks. Some more holes there. His little helmet, which I thought was quite comical, was from a ogre gut plate. I actually filed that off the little bits, give it some bullet holes and stuck it on. I was going to put a strap, but I was like, nah, I wanted to have a little bit more of a ragtag, kind of like rough and ready kind of feel. I actually left the little ogre's boots on here. It's the last one that I did, because I tried to make them try to look like boots, but it didn't really work so well on some of the other models. So yeah, that's the first one. The second one is this guy here. This guy was one of the ones that I first did. Again, this is made from the orc knob, the old orc knob metal shooter arm with the hand attached, and the hand actually does look quite in proportion. He's got a bit of a some kind of stubber gun there that he's about to club somebody to death with, a bit of rope keeping up his pants there, and he's got a little friend, birdie my friend, because Ogryns are a bit dim like that. This is when I tried to model boots. This one I actually chopped off the front of his feet and just stuck a blob of green stuff on there, and I don't think that looks too bad actually for those kind of boots there. Okay. The next Ogryn I have is this guy here. Now, this guy's little winter Russian hat, is made out of green stuff as well. First attempt at trying to make a little hat, actually, and I thought it was quite good. Yeah, so a little Rusky cap going on there. Nice little braces, suspenders, things to keep his pants up, because they do fall down. Because obviously, you know, an Ogryn's not going to know how to pull his own pants up, because they're rather thick and rather dim. Again, orc knob shooter arm there. I was quite impressed with this guy. The hat on this guy was my favourite part of doing the model, because it was just fun to build. Again, left the feet on there, just as it normally is. There's this guy here. Now, this guy's one of my favourites. No particular close combat weapon as such, apart from he's dragging a las cannon around. He's like shouting, he's like, "Oi! Oi, guess what I've robbed? I've just robbed this!" And obviously he's using that to club people around the head with. Now, I basically got to cut this the last cannon, just put the hand there, the fist, as if it's holding it. A little bit of a belt going on there. The hardest bit of these models actually is actually trying to cover up the massive hole in the torso where the gut plate normally goes. Okay, a bit of armour plating over his shoulder, which is made out of a bit of a Lehman Russ kit. Some bit of green stuff rope going across. It actually has an orc backpack thing with a little dagger on it and a slugger or a shooter. I thought that looked quite cool, just slung across his back there. I still love the fact that he's just yelling, "Oi!" which is quite funny. Okay, the next guy is my Ogryn Bonehead. Now, this guy, again, a bit of a failed attempt at doing the boots on this one. Didn't get these so good. Ogryn Boneheads, they're basically slightly more intelligent, and they think they have +1 attack than your standard Ogryn. Basically, like the leaders of whatever it is that they roam around in packs, flocks, whatever, I don't know. Rabbles, I'll call it a rabble of Ogryns, there we go. Again, a bit of a green stuff rope belt, keep his pants up there. Bits of a Lehman Russ battle cannon as like shoulder armour and things. Basically attacked him with a pair of clippers to give him this frayed, damaged look. Orc power claw on there. Surprising how well orc stuff actually fits with Ogryns. In fact, Ogryns are very much like orcs in the mentality of things. He's got a bit of a metal eye going on there, because Ogryn Boneheads are like augmented. They're like got a bit of mechanicalness in the brain to help him with decision making and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought this guy's pretty cool. He's kind of like running, well, striding forward with his ripper gun, like going, "Yeah, I'm gonna bust a cap in your ass." Okay, yeah. So yeah, they're my Ogryns. I'll line them all up here so you can see them a bit better. I'll also move the camera back and I'll zoom in a little bit. Now, Ogryns are really, really good. A lot of people don't use them because they're expensive, but they're so worth their points. I mean, their armour save is pretty rubbish, being only as a 5+, but they have 3 wounds each. Now, they don't really stand up to super heavy fire very well, as I found out when I had an Apocalypse game last week. They kind of made it halfway across and then just got blown to smithereens because they don't have any kind of invulnerable save, nor do they have like Feel No Pain or Eternal Warrior. Now, personally, I think they should have Feel No Pain because they're fairly thick and fairly dim. They have a sick amount of attacks each, and obviously the save that they have, it doesn't really matter because they have 3 wounds, so they can take quite a lot of punishment. I've seen these guys run into a squad of Terminators and completely own them in the past, which is quite cool. Yeah, so they're my Ogryns, my cold weather Ogryns, I shall call them. Yeah, let me know what you think. I think these were some quite creative conversions on my part, especially using the Ogre Bulls or Ogre Butchers models, whatever they were. And also, I got some quite nice little extra spiky bits and weapons for my Space Wolf models. So yeah, that's it now. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in about 2 weeks' time, after I'm back from my jollies. Oh yes, see you guys soon. Goodbye.